Alright, let's dive into the ROI of my latest website build and stick around until the end where I'll break down the exact math that generated a 211% ROI for my latest client, including her numbers, her framework, and the formula itself. So here's the real equation for website ROI. It's revenue generated minus cost of website over cost of website. That's how you know if your site is actually making you money. And for my most recent client, it looked like this. She's a high level operator in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill, working on federal THC seltzer policy. Her custom website build was around 4.5 grand, and within 45 days, it generated over 14,000 in sales, all automated. That's around 9,500 net profit and a 211% ROI without her having to touch the site once after launch. So if you think throwing up a website and hoping for the best will get you those kind of results, you're dead wrong. It's all about how well your offer, your positioning, your marketing channels, and the integrations are working together, as well as the design itself. So before you even think about measuring website ROI, you need to have an honest conversation with yourself. Is your offer ready? Is it timely? Is it valuable? Is it proven? If you haven't tested it with real people in your industry, you're guessing, and a website will only amplify the fact that you're not ready for market. If your reviews aren't strong enough to create instant trust, then you're asking visitors to take a gamble on you. And without a clear positioning statement, without knowing exactly who you serve and how you help them, even the best websites in the world won't convert. So if you haven't dialed in your preferred marketing channels, whether that's email, social, blogs, guest blogging, or ads, then you're firing blanks. Every piece of content, every page, needs to map back to how you're showing up online. And if you're not confident in your marketing process, hold off on calculating website ROI. Fix the basics before you amplify the message. Once you got your offer, positioning, and marketing channels dialed in, then it's time to build the boat. And here's the analogy. Your website is the boat. The whole of the website, like the actual encasing, the framing, is the foundational infrastructure. Now, if you want to give this boat some extra motion and get it to move faster, you're going to want to build in some sales. Now, your sales are organic marketing assets, like your landing pages, blogs, case studies, and guest posts. They're slow, but they're steady. And once they're up, you don't need to rebuild them again, and they keep generating traffic for years to come. Now, another piece of this hypothetical boat, your website, is the motor, which is paid ads. It's the quickest way to push traffic to your offers, but it's expensive, and it's only effective while you're feeding it more cash. So the boat only moves when everything is working together, and most founders' websites are either missing sales or it's leaking through the hole. Let's break down why my latest client had such a killer website ROI. Her Stripe account was fully integrated into the website, which meant that her sales were processed instantly and every customer detail was forwarded to a membership database for future retargeting. See, she wasn't just collecting payments, she was building an asset that she can use later. Her on-page SEO and technical SEO were set up ad ready from day one. Her blog was pre-populated with 3 strategic posts tailored to her ideal client profile, building authority, increasing trust, and enhancing her organic reach. She wasn't just marketing blindly, she was stacking her credibility from day one and using the key words in the type of language that she knows her ideal customer profile already uses online. And so, at a glance, that's how you build a website that works for you and not against you. But here are the real takeaways. If your offer isn't dialed in, your marketing channels aren't tested, or your network isn't built, then your website will only expose those weaknesses. If you haven't put your offer in front of at least 20 strangers in your industry and collected real, no bullshit feedback, then you're not ready. Get that handled first. The next thing you're going to want to do is network. You need to position yourself and generate awareness in your industry. Test your marketing channels until you know what works and what you can onboard for your website development plan. Then, and only then, can you think about setting up a website designed to integrate and amplify everything that you're building. So, The website isn't the strategy, it's the infrastructure that makes your strategy work. And when you're ready to build that infrastructure, here's what you need. A website that intakes emails, organizes your contact info, and displays reviews and testimonials. It will also need to showcase your work in case studies and integrate with your calendar, or connect your contact forms to the CRM or email marketing channel that you're using. The point here is to build a system that allows you to focus on your work. So if you're interested in learning more about no-code websites, simplifying your tech stack, or getting your offer aligned to actually generate sales, stick around for the next videos, and I'll see you there.